Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the NC State Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
So much good football in the Triangle, but one of the best stadiums in that area is Carter Finley Stadium. NC State gets it rocking. The red and black, 50,000 plus. This is one of the most fun places to watch a game in North Carolina. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Hokies offense will have the football first. Keyshawn Brown, he is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Here comes the heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Well, the defense is fat. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The option look. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 1st and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working that left side now. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Running inside, it's Overton. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Runs through a man. He might have some space. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Hokies have moved it inside the 20. Going to the run. It's Overton. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The quarterback sneak. The sneak scores it.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got the quick completion. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
The run inside. It's Scott. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Bailey. With the catch, it's Scott. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Wide open downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He goes right back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. Gonna look downfield again. Here's the pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Lining up to add another. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Running inside, it's Scott.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Quickly to the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch! And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, North Carolina State!
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? The quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that upthink themselves and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. This time he wants to throw. Looking down the middle. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Overton. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. 3rd and inches, and we'll have to wait for it as a timeout is called. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. That's caught. It's Reynolds. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. The Hokies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Makes a grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing.
Making side adjustments here. And back to the air on second down. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's good. And we are all tied up here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Bailey. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Runs through a tackle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's lead things off with Houston, taking on the number 6 team, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And it's the Cowboys in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game inside Carter Finley Stadium. They've opened up this halftime advantage behind a banner day so far from their offense, zigging when the defense is zagging, dialing up just the right plays at just the right times. It's been a clinic so far. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
The Hokies will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Here's a little room there. They'll get him down but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys.
Turning it on! They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gauze. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they go back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. And after that last field goal, they start this third quarter, find themselves playing from behind. Looking to scramble. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Makes the grab. It's Green. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It's caught. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. The run inside. It's Overton. Maybe a crease.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to the ground with the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Got some room to run. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Bringing the heat. Fires to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
Let's go down to the sideline and how they roll.
Here on the Virginia Tech sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Overton. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands,
throws toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now, it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
And he got it! And things have tightened up. It's a 3-point game.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. The defense did its job, holding them to the field goal, and now this offense will try to protect this lead. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a gap. It's Scott. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Scott. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Bailey. On the run, fires downfield. Got a man in the middle. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, NC State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. He'll try to tack on one more.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. Saw it on that play.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. He lets one fly deep. Goes high to pull it in. All the way across the 50, into plus territory, and finally stopped at the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Heath. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. They go right back to him, fighting off the defender. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Timeout called by Virginia Tech. That's their 3rd and final one. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Hokies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Fires to the right. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves. Finish off the... The offense can kneel it out from here. With the game in hand,